Let me start with a simple question. What is the first thing you do when you wake up? For many people, it is the phone. Messages, news, worries. Now imagine this, 5 times a day, every day, millions of people stop whatever they are doing and pray. Not because it is easy, not because it is convenient, but because they believe God is worth stopping for. That is one of the most visible parts of Islam. And it often raises a question, especially for Christians. Why do Muslims pray 5 times a day? And what is the reason behind each prayer? Today, I don't want to argue. I don't want to convert anyone. I want to explain the meaning simply and honestly. In every religion, there is a struggle between form and heart, between habit and sincerity. Some Muslims pray out of culture. Some Christians worship out of culture. That does not make the prayers useless. It makes us human. Islam teaches that prayer is meant to interrupt life and pull the heart back to God. The 5 daily prayers are placed across the day on purpose. The first prayer is Fajr. Fajr is prayed before sunrise. The world is quiet. Most people are asleep. No one is watching. That is the point. Fajr teaches this lesson. God comes before comfort, before work, before money, before noise. Waking up for Fajr is seen as choosing God over ease. Spiritually, Fajr is about starting fresh. Yesterday is gone. Mistakes are gone. A new day begins with God. The second prayer is Dhuhr. Dhuhr is prayed around midday. This is when life is loud. Work, pressure, deadlines, ego. So Islam places prayer right here. Dhuhr reminds the believer, do not let success make you forget God. You stop working. You stand like everyone else, rich or poor, boss or employee, just a servant before God. The third prayer is Isha. Asr comes in the late afternoon. This prayer is hard. You are tired. Your patience is low. You want your day to end. That is why Asr matters. Asr teaches faithfulness when energy is gone. It asks a deep question. Will you remember God only when it is easy? Or will you remember Him when you are tired? Asr reminds the believer that time is running out. Life moves fast. Do not sleep through it spiritually. The fourth prayer is Maghrib. Maghrib is prayed right after sunset. The light disappears quickly. Day becomes night. Maghrib teaches a quiet truth. Nothing lasts. Not strength, not youth, not life. This prayer builds gratitude. You made it through another day. That is mercy. It is also a moment of reflection. What did I do today? Where did I fall short? The fifth prayer is Isha. Isha is prayed when the night is fully dark. This is the final prayer of the day. Islam teaches that sleep is like a small death. You don't know if you will wake up. So Isha is about surrender. You give the day back to God. You ask forgiveness. You place your fear in His hands. Now the question is, why 5 prayers? Why not 1? Islam sees the whole day as a spiritual journey. Morning, strength, struggle, ending, return. The goal is not perfection. The goal is remembrance. Even when the heart is weak, the body keeps turning back to God. Yes, some people pray without feeling. Islam warns against empty prayers, but it also teaches that living prayer completely hardens the soul. This struggle exists in every faith. God wants the heart, but He knows human need reminders. So when you see a Muslim praying, do not only see the movement, see the attempts to remember God again and again in a distracted world. And maybe the real question is not how many times you pray. The real question is this: does your life pause for God, or does God wait for your free time? Please subscribe and like this video.